more than 25 years of hospitality and large-scale project execution experience. Dr. Gajanan Shirke.
Implementing Six Sigma in hospitality is little tough because has got multiple checkpoints.
That was really powerful. The way you brought us into the pressure, the doubts, and then the shift. It really shows how transformation isn't about spreadsheets. It's about courage, conviction, and people.
I have books for each head of departments. Like hotel has got multiple structures.
Hey everyone, welcome back to FaceTime with Leaders, powered by Directors Institute, World Council of Directors. I'm your host, Sunny Pancholi, and today we are stepping into a world that all of us experience, but very few understand. The world of hospitality leadership. Now, when people hear hospitality, they imagine hotels, restaurants, events, maybe a beautiful resort lobby or an exotic destination. But behind every seamless guest experience, every perfectly executed event, every thriving hotel, there is a mind orchestrating hundreds of moving parts. And today, we have one such mind with us, Dr. Gajanan Shirke, a powerhouse with more than 25 years of hospitality, business leadership, turnaround management, and large scale project execution experience. He has built hotels, revived hotels, opened hotels, upgraded hotels, managed global teams, trained hundreds, and authored over 70 books that are now shaping the next generation of hospitality professionals. From steering Strategic Hotels Private Limited as CEO and director to leading Sarovar Hotels, Kamat Hotels, Dhillon Group, and multiple large scale hospitality brands, Dr. Shirke's career is a masterclass in operational excellence, revenue growth, leadership development, and transformation. He has launched brands, revived failing hotels, created award winning restaurants, built convention centers, and turned underperforming units into profitable benchmarks. And what makes him truly unique? He is not just a hospitality leader, he is a teacher, an author, strategist, turnaround architect, and an industry mentor all at once. Dr. Shirke, it is such a pleasure to have you on FaceTime with Leaders.
Thank you, Mr. Sunny, for giving me this opportunity to express rewind my 20 plus year experience with you. I really thank you, Directors Institute and entire team to giving me this opportunity.
Wonderful to hear that, Dr. Shirke. And once again, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So, Dr. Shirke, I truly believe every leader has that one defining spark, that moment where the journey begins. And you have spent over 2 decades building, launching, transforming, and elevating hospitality brands across India, Middle East, and Africa. But if you could take us back, not to the job titles, but to the moment, how did your journey in hospitality truly begin?
See, actually, my career began accidentally because I never thought to enter into hospitality. Uh, Due to an accident, I entered into hospitality. At early stage, I lost my parents. Then I had only one option to enter, do some work, and along with my basically academics. So the only option was hospitality. But after starting the work, I gradually understood and started loving because the industry can basically change any individual's life in seconds. Suppose whoever enters into hotel, restaurants, or any QSR brands, whatever stress that individual has. So after entering into hotel or restaurants, no, he immediately forgets everything and enter into different era. So that sparks me to continue with hospitality, and it has got it is positive industry. So you have multiple challenges. You come across multiple successful individuals who taught you on the way what to do, what not to do, and I believe that that's what made me whatever I am today, basically.
Dr. Shirke, thank you for an excellent start to this conversation. Uh, all right, so continuing it, you have led some serious transformations from Dhillon Hotels growing revenues by nearly 39% and improving profitability to launching massive convention spaces, British pubs, multi-outlet hotels, and new brands under strategic hotels and other groups, of course. Can you walk us through one transformation story that really tested you? Maybe a project where the
Yeah.
numbers were under pressure, the team was tired, the owner was anxious, and how you took it from we are struggling to we are proud of this place.
Good question, Mr. Sunny. So the thing is like, see, each hotel has got different story basically. Wherever I worked, I had in different challenges, opportunities. I'll tell you one hotel. Naming that particular hotel is not good in the interview. Why I ended into hotel, silent lobbies, people are working, they are not taking ownership, multiple challenges were there. Hotel actually asking for renovation, but because of lack of leadership, they were not able to execute those particular renovations and other things. So I thought like, am I entered into wrong place? Basically, then I thought overnight and then started working on projects. So after I think 10, 15 days, I realized I have entered into good place, good challenges. We turn around mindset of individuals. So what I did is like, I haven't approached everyone considering they are doing mistakes or pulling legs of anyone. I told them we are family. We need to work in one frame to achieve success. So first thing was like changing mindset of entire team. That's a difficult task in any industry. Specifically, smaller towns has got bigger challenges. Basically, what happens? People they have narrow mindset. They don't want to change themselves. They think like they are the king makers. They are working since certain years. So changing mindset of those particular individuals was the toughest task for me. But I could change their mindset. That was the first phase, like to change mindset of all key people, not entire team. So once that phase over, I started entering into restaurants, other back areas everywhere, and made checklist, implemented multiple SOPs, created, revamped multiple things. And in 6, 7 months time, we could achieve great scores. In during this process, only we revamped 2 restaurants, launched one British pub, added 2 venues, convention venues, started outdoor catering because we have team, so we that team can be utilized into so other sources also. So in around 7, 8 months time, owners actually got that confidence. We are changing around the property, and surprisingly, they spend around 15, 20 CR in revamping that particular projects because the positivity, they could see changes. And in year and a half, 18 plus months, we turn around that place and started one more project for that particular company. So that was like big success. So every unit wherever I worked had different challenges, and with the like team which I got, with the management of people who trusted me, so I could turn around those particular places.
Dr. Shirke, that was really powerful. The way you brought us into the pressure, the doubts, and then the shift, it really shows how transformation isn't about spreadsheets. It's about courage, conviction, and people.
Right.
Right. So, moving ahead, Dr. Shirke, you are one of the rare CEOs who did not just build hotels, you also wrote industry playbooks like Exceptional Service in Hospitality Six Sigma Way, 1 Minute Hotel General Manager, Hotel Opening Manual, Artificial Intelligence for Hospitality Industry, and many, many more. What sparked this journey as an author, and how do these books move beyond theory to actually influence how hotels operate on the ground?
Mr. Sunny, what happened when I used to work? It was very difficult to find out books which are smaller. See, each hotel books has about 400, 500 pages. So I thought like we need something which can be referred on the way, and those particular things can be implemented on day-to-day basis basically. So my each book has got I wrote books based on the requirement or lacking wherever industry were lacking the see what happens is like we have multiple books, we have good authors, they wrote good books, but those are like bigger books. For general manager, he doesn't have time to refer 400 or 500 pages book. He needs smaller version which can be referred and implemented immediately. Like that, each HOD has got limited time because they are tied up with multiple things, day-to-day operations. They have multiple these things. So nowadays, every individual has got limited space for upgrading themselves. So considering those weaknesses, I wrote book. Those books are with simple English language, which can be referred by any individual. And on the way, while writing books, also I had interacted with multiple individuals. They told me these particular things are missing, and we I could actually give solution through those books basically. For like Six Sigma, how I started, because Six Sigma was considered for different industries altogether. Implementing Six Sigma in hospitality is little tough because has got multiple checkpoints if you implement Six Sigma. But after I implemented in one project and I was successful, so I thought let's write a book on this particular subject. And surprisingly, the book is doing good. Same with other titles also. So it was like learning along the way, making sure whatever I have learned can pass to the next generation or the follow leaders, basically.
Absolutely, absolutely, Dr. Shirke. Hearing the scenes behind the pages, the real problems that forced the writing, the missed attempts, and then the small wins that made a handbook actually work on the ground gives those books far more weight than any neat theory could.
Mr. Sunny, if you see my each book, if you see each book has got different audience basically. So what exactly happened when I thought like I have books for each head of departments. Like hotel has got multiple structures, and each department has got their own working models. So what I did, I started writing from top to bottom. So for general manager, we need book which is based on the basic financials, basic checklists, and other thing. So if you talk about the managers, so for them we need different approach basically. For junior teams, we need different approach. So what I did based on the requirement of the industry, whatever were lacking. So like bigger book has got everything in single book. So I have created 1 minute series basically, which has got everything in around 80 to 100 pages. So, Mr. Sunny, we really, the person who's referring those particular book really don't have to read 400 and 500 pages. In 40, 50 pages only, he understands his department requirement or need. The person, he can groom himself for next promotion, basically. So what happens is like the people get promotion, but they don't uh, upgrade themselves, so they get fail after certain time. So I want whoever gets promotion, they should make their base strong so they don't suffer in future. So considering those requirement, I have basically created a book series which helped me also learning multiple things. And I'm confident those books are game changer for many in hospitality.
Absolutely, absolutely, Dr. Shirke. Okay, so that was about the books that you have written. But if you had the power to change just one thing in the Indian hospitality industry, maybe a mindset, a process, a blind spot, what would that be and why?
Uh, I think like our industry specifically, Mr. Sunny, is supervisor driven somehow. So I am really at some point it's not good. Like we have a person manned above him to monitor whether that person is working or not. So I really wanted to change supervisor driven culture into responsibility given culture. Like we need to empower teammates, not like supervise teammates to make sure they are working. So somehow our entire industry is based on the supervisor driven culture, which needs to change, I believe.
Okay, okay. Uh, all right. So let's move on to the next segment of questions. But before we do that, here is my favorite segment into the whole podcast. That is called Rapid Fire Round. So,
Oh, wonderful.
quick questions, rapid answers, no overthinking, just the first thing that strikes your mind. So, are you up for it?
Yes, yes, wonderful.
All right. So, here is the first question. What's the first thing you do the moment you wake up?
Glass of water, warm water,
Okay. One food you can eat every single day without complaining.
dal chawal,
Classic. One hospitality habit you still follow even at home.
inspecting things.
Okay.
So,
All right.
so I think that's bad habit, but can't do
Yeah,
anything.
particularly at home, yeah, it could.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to the next question. Your go-to comfort meal after a long, exhausting day.
I love soup and garlic naan. That's comfort meal whenever I am tired or something. So I like sit, relax, and have a nice soup with garlic naan.
Simple, classic. Your favorite
Mhm.
city to travel to for pure relaxation.
So I love to travel to Jejuri. That's the temple town basically. I for relaxation, I like that place, Mr. Sunny.
Absolutely. And that is all for the rapid fire round. And thank you so much. Your all answers were spontaneous, inspiring,
Thank
and
you,
fun.
Mr. Sunny. Thank you, Mr. Sunny. It was nicely drafted.
We have all read headlines over the years about hotel licensing frauds, service charge manipulation, procurement scams, unethical vendor practices, tax evasions, and even falsified classification certificates. So these episodes shake guest trust, damages brand credibility, and creates a ripple effect across the entire industry. So when you look at the scams or the misconduct or ethical failures that have surfaced in the hospitality sector over the years, what do you think they reveal about the gaps in governance and culture?
I think somehow, Mr. Sunny, as an industry, we haven't developed leaders. Okay. The process-driven operations are missing somehow. Proper audits are missing. Like so that is the reason I think 10 or 15% organizations are struggling or they are using wrong practices. So if you see, surprisingly now multiple hotel chains or standalone hotels, surprisingly they have started auditing, they have started empowering individuals. They recruit our consultants to make sure the whatever process they are in place. So the best part is like now things are changing. Young bloods they are taking over the operations and the surprisingly bigger chains are entering into market. Consolidation is happening within chains, multiple chains. So which will lead to structured non-gap operations in future for sure. So gaps are there because of multiple things. Like somehow industry they haven't developed leaders who are responsible who understands basics about laws. They try and take shortcuts for uh, s- because they mislead top management, which were happening in multiple way. If you see recent incident at Goa, it happened just because of gap. See, the gap is from multiple level. So I hope these kind of incidents will teach us more and will help us more. As an industry, there are multiple associations. They are working 24 into 7 to make sure the lapses are being covered. And I think in years or so, a year or two, industry would be a most trustable industry across globe, I believe. And every leader should work and they should empower everyone. Like instead of going or taking short routes, they should follow basic SOPs, and audit should happen more frequently to make sure lapses are lesser in quantity.
That's really hopeful of you, Dr. Shirke. And the way you connected those early warning signs to the bigger cultural cracks gives so much clarity to an issue people usually discuss in whispers.
Right.
Okay, so that brings us to the last question. And since you have recently been associated with Directors Institute, and given your decades of operational leadership, project execution, and business building, what drew you to join the institute in the first place, of course? And now that you are part of it, how has it reshaped the way you look at boardroom ethics, governance frameworks, and long-term decision making?
A great question, Mr. Sunny, and a good thank you, Directors Institute, for creating this kind of platform, first of all. See, if you see boardroom are meant for finance-based people. If you see 20, 30 years track record, and Director Institute, Mr. Sunny, they are giving opportunity to leaders who are working in industry. They know practical knowledge. In boardrooms, I believe need practical solutions than the financial. Financial has got their own importance, but I believe like practical solutions is required, and the platform like Director Institutes are going to create more leaders, boardroom leaders, to make sure lapses are less in future, and that's the requirement of future. I'm very thankful. Like I got this opportunity to be part of Director Institute, and hopefully in future I could change industry through guidelines of Director Institutes, and my experience both.
Great to hear that, Dr. Shirke, and hearing how the institute sharpened your instincts and then reshaped them into boardroom tools gives a clear picture of why governance matters beyond paperwork.
Yes, actually, see, it is too early to comment on multiple things because I just started understanding boardroom ethics. See, I am good at operations. Okay, I understand operations in depth. Somehow, actually, that spark created by Director Institutes, I actually can represent boards. I never thought like I could represent boards basically. Thanks, like they like institute trusted me, and they thought like I actually can turn around boardrooms in future. So that creating that confidence, Mr. Sunny, is like sparking new candle altogether, lighting new candle.
You know, Dr. Shirke, it's overwhelming to hear that, and we wish you all the best for your future endeavors. And let me tell you, this has truly been an extraordinary conversation. What stood out today is how you brought the world of hospitality to life, not as an industry of hotels and restaurants, but as an industry of people, purpose, and precision. So, on behalf of Directors Institute, World Council of Directors, I thank you for sharing your insights, your stories, and your wisdom with such honesty and clarity. It's been a privilege having you here.
Thank you, Mr. Sunny. Thank you for your valuable time, and thank you for considering me for this particular into you. I learned a lot during this particular process, and hope I could justice the questions which you asked basically.
Absolutely, Dr. Shirke, and thank you once again for joining us. And to our
Thank
listeners,
you.
I hope today's episode did not just inform you, but inspire you. Whether you are from hospitality, business, entrepreneurship, or leadership, there is a powerful message here. Excellence isn't an act, it's a discipline. And integrity isn't a policy, it's a lifestyle. I'm your host, Sunny Pancholi, signing off for now. And until next time, stay curious, stay committed. And as always, I say, lead with integrity. Thank you so much. Have a nice
Thank
day.
you.